All right, guys, so today Captain Paul here, and today we are at the Field of Broken Dreams is what I'm going to call it. Look at this. These are a lot of these boats will never ever see the water again, but some of these boats will see the water again, and some dreams will come true. And today we're back over on the 40-foot. I'm going to do this kind of live update, let you guys know what's going on here, and how and what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm heading over to the boat right now, and then I'll update you guys when I get over there. Sorry, guys. I'm an emotional wreck right now. I got a phone call. It got me a little bit emotional, but I want to show you what's going on live right now here in Indiantown. We're back on the 40-foot Cheoy Lee, and I want to explain to you exactly what's going to happen here and how this is going to happen. So let's walk over here to the boat. And I kind of underestimated this boat, but I kind of knew what I was looking at, but the boat scared me because I thought about it personally, but I can't do anything with it because I don't have the time, and it's not my specialty, and it's not my dream, if that makes sense. But this is the boat right here, and Claudia from Bolivia called me, and he wants to take this boat to the Caribbean. And why this boat? Well, look right here. Anyway, we're putting new cutlass bearings on it right now. We're gonna get this hull painted today. We're gonna get a coat of paint on here in the next day or so. We're gonna paint this hull right here. This is one of the things I didn't, this is the hull, but you can wash this and it'll probably look much better, and then try and get some paint on these white and get this boat back in the water and get it going again. And that's, and then I'll come back out here, and then we'll do some training with Claudia and get him going down the road to the Caribbean in this boat. And why this boat? Well, it has two brand new Ford Lehman engines in it that were just rebuilt. And then it has just a lot of fuel capacity. So it has that like 700 gallons of fuel. These things hold 600 gallons of fresh water. The air conditioners in it are fairly in really good shape. And then overall, mechanically, this boat's got decent electronics on it. And I think there's a lot of value here for the right person. Now, for the wrong person, like a lot of these guys, retired guys, are going to do the America's Great Loop, and they want to, go do the loop in a beautiful boat. This is not the boat, but, if you're going to go, this kid, Claudia, is young, he's ambitious, and he'll put a little time, a little elbow grease in here. And, he's got a good haul here to start with. And I believe, he's going to go live his dream. And I also like the fact that he's a young man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a guy in his early 30s, living his dream. And he's going to go, he works online, so he's able to do that from anywhere. And so hopefully we'll see this boat down in the Caribbean, and maybe even go join him at some point and do that. But here, let me take you back inside and show you, just start pointing out a few of the things that I see. Let's start up top here. And what I like about it, like all this canvas up here, it's not on right now, but most of it's in really good shape, and it's pretty new actually. So he's got a good bimini. It's got a newer Garmin on it. It's got my favorite engines, which are the Ford Lehmans, and everything up here just feels rock solid. I mean, when I'm walking on these decks, it's just rock solid. I don't feel any softness, feel any moisture issues, nothing. Just rock solid all the way around those decks, all the way around here. It's got nice wide decks to walk around. And one of the things that I really liked about it, especially for what he's going to do with the boat, is it's got a new windlass on it. This Maxwell windlass right here, new chain. Look at this, just this Mantis hook right here. Just that hook right there is about $250. I think it's almost $300, because if that's 5/8 chain, it gets really expensive. And that does look like 5/8 chain. But then let me take you inside. So I was just on one of these for about 17 days. It was 17 days. It was a 1977. This one's a 1986. So they did change the layout here. which I kind of like, and I don't know, without driving the boat and being on it for a few days, I don't know. I'll have to tell you after we take it out, but it has the up kitchen right here. You can see. And then it has the refrigerator and then a kind of a living room right here area and the couch. So it kind of separates the living room, which I really, really like in a boat. And then again, you guys have, we just did this video. It got quite a few hits actually. And this is the back bedroom, queen size. He's got a desk over there. You don't see any water damage around any of these windows. It's all very good stuff. This is the master head. And another thing that I really, really like is this toilet right here. This is a brand new toilet. That toilet is well in excess of, that's a $1,500 toilet right there. So that's done. He doesn't have to mess with that. That's just, between that windlass and the toilet, it's just, that's a really strong. But then one of the things that I didn't realize about this boat, he just pulled out the receipts for it. I mean, it's got 2 rebuilt Ford Lehman 6-cylinder engines. Take you down there in the engine compartment here. So my advice to Claudia, that's all I can give him as advice, is to get this thing in the water as quickly as you can and get out of the boatyard here. So look, you can see right here. And then this is the front bathroom right here. But my best advice for him is to, let's get it out of this boatyard as quickly as we possibly can, because the lay days, like we're in the working yard right now, what they call the working yard here at Indiantown, and that's $50 a day. He can live on the boat, you can stay on the boat, and you can work on your boat. He can go put it in dry storage for $400 a month, but you can't work on the boat there. There's different stages and different places, and right now the boat needs some work. Let's finish the work, and then go put it in that storage place, or go put it in the water and just get it out of here, because it's going to be very, very expensive as he takes over ownership on this. And he'll find himself in the same boat that I was in. Get it? The same boat that I was in when I was doing Loop Princess. This brings back all those memories. But you got to remember, he's a very young guy. So he's going to spend, I'm leaving here today. I've got to go down and work on Southern Estate, actually. And he's going to stay here. He's going to get the bottom painted, and they're going to try and get the hull painted by the end of this weekend. Hopefully, weather allowing that to happen is another issue, and then we'll work on it from there, because his big goal right now is just to get it back in the water as quickly as we can, and then get him going down the road. So they're going to change out these cutlasses and a few other projects like that, and this boat is ready to go, and he needs to go. And I think his goal, his timeline is the end of February. I think February 20th, he comes back to the boat, and then he's on the boat. And then we get it back in the water, and we'll have to do all that scheduling and stuff. And so that's what right now he's literally at the DMV changing over ownership of the boat with Frederick, who's Canadian, and he's from Bolivia. So these guys are both foreigners dealing with a boat in the U.S. And like I said, Frederick I met because he put this ad on Facebook saying, hey, I want to sell this boat, and I'm just ready to sell. He's ready to sell because he's got to go. He's got a job that he's got to get to, and he's owned this boat for the last 3 years, and he's actually lived on it out in the water, and he put it here to get some work done on it, and he's done with the work, and it's ready to go back in the water. As soon as these cutlass bearings get changed out, it's ready to go back in the water. And and then now again, Claudia is going to take it over and then head on out with it and head over to the Caribbean. And I think it's the right boat. I think he made a good decision. Anyway, let me take you down in the engine room real quick and show you that. So this engine right here was completely rebuilt. And then this one had quite a bit of work done. I think they stripped this one all the way down, and it has a pretty good rebuild on it too. I think both of them got new pistons, new rings, and a head job on both of them. Is where we're at. So, I mean, they don't smoke, they don't do anything. Here's our built-in fiberglass fuel tanks. There's your solar, hot water heater. Everything on the boat, until we get it in the water and see what kind of we're really, really messing with. It's going to be hard to say, but everything looks good from what I can see right here. I like seeing those nice, clear racors right there. That's a good sign right there. I don't see them all black and mildewy. They look like they're in really good shape. So again, hopefully, we get this boat in the water here in the next probably 30 to 40 days. And hopefully we get it going. The only thing that I have in question is, again, because you guys know I'm huge, which this is not the original, but this is a oil cooler right here, and then these are the transmission coolers. So I'm going to highly recommend that we change those out real quick if we don't know the hours on what they have right now. Like this one's painted, so this one's a little bit older, and then yeah, I'm looking at the other one too. So those are they're cheap. These coolers right here are about $130 a piece, and I'm just going to recommend that we change all 4 of these coolers. All right, guys, I want to end this video by saying I don't know how this ends with this one, but I'll keep you posted on it as it goes. Claudia's going to stay, and he's going to get some painting done on it. I think Frederick's going to move on to his job, and then I've got to go down to the Keys, and then we'll check back with him over the phone constantly, but I'll actually physically come back to the boat. As soon as I come back to Florida, this is on my way to just about any other boat. So I will stop in here, we'll check on the progress and keep you posted on what's going on. And remember, in life, we all have big dreams, and some of us live these dreams and some of us don't. A lot of people think that, I live this life of, right now, I feel like a nomad, no real home, but I do have purpose, and I know where I'm going, and things are going to change, are changing quickly, as you guys see, and everything involves. And it doesn't really matter, these boat deals, because some of them are tens of thousands, some of them are hundreds of thousands, and now we're even getting into that $1 million, some of these deals. That Hatteras, the price of that Hatteras keeps going up and up and up. Just the refit on it now, we're up at probably close to $300,000 in checks that Pete has personally written for that boat, and they're probably going to be somewhere around $500,000 before that boat even leaves the harbor. And that's where I'm heading next. So I'll show you. I'll give you guys a live update on that one and what's going on with that boat as well. Anyway, peace out. Remember, live life with no regret. Got any questions or need anything, just give me a call. I have a pretty open book policy. I'm not that hard to get a hold of. Anyway, peace out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoy these little live updates.